AI music is here, and it's scary good. If you're not using it already, you're behind. I've tested the top AI music tools out there. Most are garbage, but there are a few that actually allow you to generate some pretty cool sounding music. Whether you're a content creator, business owner, or just want to do it for personal use and don't want to pay any royalties, there are some tools out there that we're going to go over that are pretty epic. You can generate full songs for backgrounds with production, music, different instruments, all with just simple prompts. I'm going to show you my favorite AI music generator right now, how to use it, how it works, and how to make something that actually slaps. So, with that being said, let's make some music. And here we go. We're going to start by picking our top 3 types of genres so that the AI can get started deciding what type of music it's going to create for us. Now, this is Suno AI. So I'm going to go and select maybe social media pop, trap R&B, symphonic metal seems a little bit too out there just for me. We'll go lo-fi, and I like that. We'll hit next here, claim our username. I'm going to hit next after that, and it's going to ask me when my birthday is. I'll put in my birthday here, and we'll hit done. All right, now that we're in here, let's go and make some music. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is Suno AI, and we've got a couple different things we can start off with here. On the right, we have our workspace with a few songs that I've created already. Next, we have our untitled song and prompt, so we can create just a simple song or a custom song if we want to. And on the left here, we have things like our library, explore tab, search, notifications, and more. And by default, everyone starts off for free with 100 credits, so you don't have to pay anything just to get started. So we're going to start off with this background music for a tech demo prompt, and we're going to actually select something here. We'll say male young voice, and maybe we'll do alternative rock, and then maybe we'll do something like indie grunge. And we'll just say it's an instrumental. Maybe we take off the male young rock voice there, and we'll say, yeah, background music for a tech demo, alternative rock, and indie grunge. Okay, and then we can actually just hit this button down here that says create, and it'll start creating that song for us already. Now, we can actually, if we want to, take it a step further and go to the custom tab here, where we can add our own lyrics, we could add our own styles, and have more options, such as styles we want to exclude, and if we are on the premium plan, actually adding on our own audio. But for now, we're just going to stick with the simple version of just writing a simple background music for a tech demo, alternative rock, indie grunge. And it seems like it's ready, just like that, so let's take a listen. This is Electric Pulse, alternative rock, rock, grunge, instrumental, and indie grunge. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Now I could see that being just in, a generic corporate background music video or, demo or something like that. Let's see what the second one actually sounds like. Okay, definitely a lot more of the alternative grunge. Let's say I want to do something that's a little bit more, less rock and roll, and a lot more lo-fi. So let's adjust this prompt for background music for a tech demo and take out this, and we're going to say instead lo-fi, dreamcore, sleepy, relaxing, and we'll again just say it's an instrumental, and we'll hit this create button here. And let's see what we actually get. Okay, and in just about 15 seconds here, we had 2 tracks automatically generated for us. So let's take a listen to them. These are the Circuits of Serenity. We can skip ahead in the track here at the bottom. Cool. Let's give the next one a listen. Okay. Very relaxing background music, but it still has that kind of tech demo vibe to it. That's pretty cool. And as we can see here, it only took me a couple of seconds and a simple prompt to get that automatically generated for me. Now, when it comes to creating music with Suno AI, there are a couple different models we have to work with here. Now, the music that you just heard was created using a model called V4, but we have a couple more different options if people want to use less credits. So if we click this V4 here, we can see that this is the newest with best vocal quality and sound structures, maximum of 4 minutes. Next, we have V3.5 and V3 and V2. And as you can imagine, as you go down, each one would progressively get worse because these are older models. All right, for the song that we're going to create next, we're going to actually use the custom tab here. So as before, what we were doing was just using the simple tab to create a simple beat. Now we're going to actually make much more of a complex song. And we're actually going to have the AI write our lyrics for us. So let's say here that we could either add our own lyrics, or if we want to write a full song, we click on the full song and we say, write an upbeat song about someone selling their startup. And we'll say, write lyrics. Now it's going to go ahead and write a couple variations of the lyrics for us here, and we'll see exactly what it sounds like. Built it up from dust and dreams, hustled hard with wild schemes, sold my baby, watch it fly, to the moon up in the sky, chasing stars, I'm saying bye, startup days no more, oh my. That sounds pretty good. I'm going to select that option here. Okay, so now we've got our lyrics here. And now it's going to ask us again, what sort of styles do we want? Well, let's do male rap vocals with a violin solo, and you know what, just for the sake of it, let's make it piano chords, and we'll do lo-fi hip-hop. I like that. And then under the More Options tab here, we can exclude any styles if we were on the premium plan, but we're not. So we're just going to do this. We're going to use these lyrics with the male rap vocals, violin solo, and lo-fi hip-hop. So let's go ahead and see what it actually creates here. So we hit the create button, and we're going to see on the right-hand side here that it's going to automatically start creating that song for us with our male rap vocals, violin solo, and lo-fi hip-hop. So this song is called Startup Star. So let's take a listen and see how it actually sounds. This is the first one here.
Built it up from dust and dreams, hustled hard with wild schemes, late nights fueled by caffeine steam. Now it's time to change the theme.
Okay.
So my baby, watch it fly.
What?
To the moon up in the sky. Chasing stars, I'm saying bye. Startup days no more. Oh my. Pitch the plan.
Okay. I'm going to be 100% honest here. I'm at a little bit of a loss for words, because that chorus, that was a pretty good chorus. Okay, let's give the next one a listen. Okay. A lot more of the lo-fi hip-hop and less trappy.
Built it up from dust and dreams, hustled hard with wild schemes, late nights fueled by caffeine steam. And now it's time to change the theme. So my baby, watch it fly.
Okay.
To the moon up.
Yeah, definitely a lot less upbeat as the last one, but I did say lo-fi hip-hop, so it does make sense. Still waiting for that violin solo, but you can see exactly what sort of thing you could create. There are a lot of possibilities with this technology. If you're going to be using it as background in your videos, if you're going to be using it as something that's going to do with your business, whether you're making an advertisement, whether you're, doing something for fun, there are a multitude of uses in which you could use this music to create simplified background music. And even in that case, create a very catchy song called Startup Star with AI-generated lyrics. So absolutely insane. Now this is just on the Create tab alone. If we head over to the Library tab here, we can actually see all of our songs. We can see our playlists, our liked playlist, who we're following, our followers, history, and we can actually see things under the Explore tab, like all of the different styles that are available. We can literally, if we wanted to, create a song by picking a style ourselves, as we just did, or rolling the dice. I could hit this button and say, okay, Afrobeat, and that's the song that we get. Or we can, wow, choose just different ones. We could do a grunge bedroom pop alienation anthem. There are just a ton of different options with which you can actually choose from here, and it's absolutely insane. And this is probably the best one that I've come across, simply because of the fact of how versatile it is. Now, under the Home tab here, we can see that we have a lot of suggested creators. These are people who have actually created the songs with it, and even some songs created by other people. So let's listen to The Blues by Lex the Ghostwriter.
And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you. Carefree like children, living life.
So if you want some inspiration, there's a lot to go off of here. And they even have a search tab here, including the popular songs like Cat, YouTube, feline music. So if I play this here, it's literally just a song that says cat over and over again. Truly inspiring lyrics, absolutely. And there we go. Now you know how to use Suno AI to generate background music for your videos, or create your own AI pop star, whichever you prefer. I'm curious to see in the future whether this is going to become a popular alternative to something like Artlist or Epidemic Sound. Either way, I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Josh Mountain, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.